let's begin this visual pandemic, as we like to call it. Our Thursday from Tennessee, live on the airways of Iowa's favorite country, K97. Also on our audio streams at your4dash.com and on iHeartRadio. And also on our video stream at our Facebook page, Iowa's favorite country, K97 on Facebook. There he is in true and living color. Maybe I should put my hat on backwards today like I usually do too. I got headphones on now, so it makes it a little bit tough. Our man, Joe Denim. Hey, buddy, what's up this morning?
What's going on, Darren? Can you see Sam in the background with me?
I can. I'm so glad to see Sam the man. He's that's awesome.
Sam's riding shotgun today, aren't you, old buddy?
Is he going to look at me this time? When you had him on a couple weeks ago, he just stared out the passenger window. Was like, "Ain't no way I'm looking your direction, man."
Well, Sam has this weird thing. He's got a lot of weird things, but one of his things is if he sees somebody that he knows on the phone, it makes him nervous. He thinks they're trapped, and he runs outside and throws up. So we'll see what happens. Not even kidding. It's happened so many times.
Sam is such a good dog. He is. I remember when you got him as a puppy, man, and you were trying to, of course, train him to be a great hunting dog, and he apparently doesn't like fetching things like ducks. So
he'll fetch everything but a duck too. Put a feather on it. You know, he doesn't like rain, and he doesn't like gunshots, and he doesn't like feathers. So he's not much of a duck dog. But you know what? We love him. We love him.
Hey, he's the man. That's all that matters.
He is the man. Actually, he was driving earlier today. We had to pull over so he could, take a break.
I believe it, man. If anybody could drive, it would be Sam. I wouldn't surprise me a bit.
We don't.
You know what you ought to do sometimes. Knowing you ought to put Sam's paws up on, put Sam on your lap, put his paws up on the wheel, and then you kind of duck down and just drive by people and see see what they do.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd make a Progressive commercial. You know, we've seen it all because we've done it all. Or how does that go?
Hey, buddy, I want to start off by talking about our contest because we've got a lot of interest in that. I don't know if you've been following that on our Facebook pages. And did you get it on your Facebook page? I know Amanda, I talked to her the other day and it wasn't there yet.
I've had a lot of stuff on my Facebook page, but I'm not sure if
like a lot of egg and a lot of dried whiskey and moonshine.
Yes,
waffle syrup and the whole works.
A lot of Waffle House. I've had all the Waffle House. I got to catch up with it. I've seen some stuff. Yes, we got it up there. We've had some great guesses, but no one's hit it yet. This is really fun.
Now, if you go to my Darren on Air page in our Iowa's favorite country, sing it for me.
K97.
There it is, page. There's actually some right answers on there. So, yeah, man. And we've got a lot of guesses going on. So now that it's up, I had some people message me saying, hey, I was going to go to Denim's Facebook page and I couldn't find the contest. So I'm glad it's up now. Yeah, well, that's what they said. Okay, so I don't know.
It's hard to get Wi-Fi at this Waffle House. So
well, and keep in mind that the people that messaged me, it was 2 a.m. and the bars just closed. So that might.
Well, we'll go on there. We'll figure it all out for you. How about that?
They may have been on Levi's Facebook page for all I know. Denim. I don't see it.
Yeah. Anyway. I went to Wrangler and there was no mention of it. No how. Them sons of stitches. See stitches. That's pretty good. What happened? I got busted at the seams.
He's back, man. Last couple weeks you've been telling me, Darren, now I'm trying to be good. You've been saying I've been trying to be good. Now you're back, man.
Back in order. We got this now. Hey, did you see the CMAs last night?
I saw the CMAs last night. Well, I was messaging you, man, and I told you at the very beginning, I said, now, if little Jimmy Dickens doesn't win the Entertainer of the Year award, I'm going to be ticked off. Well, he didn't, but I'm okay with it.
Neither did Garth Brooks, so we're okay with that.
I talked about that this morning on my morning train during the 7 o'clock hour. Here's what I said. I like Eric Church, okay? Mm-hmm. And as a matter of fact, I featured one of his songs, Record Year, because he's now the new Entertainer of the Year with the CMAs. But I said, if you reflect back to 2017, when Eric Church was nominated, Garth Brooks was in the category as well. Garth Brooks won. Eric Church came out and just lambasted Garth Brooks for winning and saying, what has he done lately and blah, blah, blah. And so what I said on the air, and I will say again, and let me preface it again by saying, I like Eric Church. However, what has Garth Brooks done? Well, being a voting member of the CMA, there are nothing in the bylaws that says for the Entertainer of the Year qualification, you have to have released new stuff.
Right.
Garth Brooks at that time was doing 5, 6, 7 shows in numerous cities and selling everyone out. That's why he's doing 5, 6, 7 shows at a location. He was all over the place. He was exploding so much so, buddy. The next year he went from basically auditoriums and such to arenas and did an arena tour, and he was selling them out. And let's go back to the 1990s, early 1990s. Country music at that time was at its lowest point in popularity. Now, nothing against the mainstay George Strait. God bless him. You know what I feel about George Strait. Right. Nothing against other entertainers like Alan Jackson and Clint Black and some of the great female artists of that time. But Garth Brooks was the man that carried the mantle. He's the one that revitalized country music in the early 1990s, exploded its popularity again to where it's still the most popular genre out there. And had he not done that, no offense, but Eric Church wouldn't be doing what he's doing today with the success that he's having. So Eric Church 3 years ago, what did Garth Brooks do? That's exactly what he did.
Maybe like formed country music as most of the people know today. Maybe, I don't know.
Exactly. Now, again, as a member of the CMA, and maybe I took this wrong because I'm going to preface again by saying I like Eric Church. I was a little disappointed when he won and he got up on stage and his first comment was, well, of all years to win, like it was some secondary award because we're in a COVID situation and he doesn't have that huge auditorium audience that he normally would. I was a little taken aback by that. It's like, dude, 3 years ago you were complaining because you didn't win, and now you won, and we're finding fault with that too. If he didn't mean it that way, my apologies to EC. If he did, I don't agree with it, but hey, freedom of speech, man, I got you back on that one. But other than that, I thought it was a great show. I thought it was an outstanding show.
Yeah, Charlie Pride got rocked in there.
Was that too cool? And especially at 86, hearing him sing Kiss an Angel Good Morning with Jimmy Allen, was that cool?
So great. It was so great. It's good to see some of those guys. It's like the John Prine thing. I wish they'd have done some on John Prine, but there's just a lot to cover and I only have so much time. But man, Charlie Pride, I mean, and then the tribute to old Charlie Daniels. So Jason got out there, did that, that's good.
That was awesome. Well, Dirk Bentley kicked that off with Long Hair Country Boy, which was awesome.
Yeah, and Ashley got it. Yeah. So it's good to see him paying respects to it. Yeah, Eric needs to just kind of, we'll see about old Eric. I think that, it's no one show him complain, it's an honor still.
Yeah, it is. It's a prestigious award. I don't care if it was, think about, let's go back to the ACMs just a couple of months ago. Where
a co-winner, when they had a co-winner.
Right, first time in history. And the fact, dude, that there was nobody in the auditoriums at that time. At least last night, you had some of your peers there. Yeah. And, a crowd there. So it's a prestigious award. Be happy with it. But Eric Church better than I do. That since day one, he's come on the country scene. He's tried to do and emulate the Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson kind of outlaw and rebel attitude. Yep. And that was proven on his very first tour when he got fired on the Rascal Flatts tour because he sang too long. You know what I mean? The guy,
and then went out and gave away tickets to anybody that had Rascal Flat tickets. Yeah, he's out there. It's part of his deal, but I don't know. You just got to have respect. Have respect.
Right. Other than that, I also mentioned during my 7 o'clock hour, really for me the only down point of the entire show. I thought Darius Rucker and Miss Reba were fabulous. Right. Darius, for his first time hosting something like that, he was kind of riding the coattails of Reba, who was a consummate professional.
Yeah,
she was great. Did you hear the comment that she made about Hootie and the Blowfish that she alluded
to? She'd hold your hand, but that made me laugh.
And then Darius comes right back with a Hootie reference as well, which I thought was hilarious. So we fed off that, but they looked like they were genuinely having a good time together, and they did a great job. The only slightly down point for me, as I said to my morning train passengers, was the whole thing was great country. The whole thing was country, except for Dan and Shay and Justin Bieber.
That one happened there. I did 10,000 hours to never see that crap again. I'm sorry, but come on, man. Justin Bieber on my country music awards? No.
I was saying last night, for anybody who doesn't think that country has rolled to the pop side in many, many ways, because that's been a complaint for a number of years now. Mm-hmm. This absolutely is the epitome of the example. When you are a country duo and you're winning the Country Duo of the Year award, and you're performing with the consummate poster boy for pop music, you're going pop.
Well, in fairness to him, he's not the brightest tool in the shed. He might have thought it was the Canadian Music Awards. Get out of here, Justin. But I will tell you this: only half of Florida Georgia line showed up, so that's pretty good.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
Just half of them were there. I think Florida was there. Georgia, it still wasn't in.
Well,
sure, he's still out on Florida. True story. Yeah, only half of them were there. So there's rumors about the band breaking up. It's like FLG. It's okay.
Dude. Well, maybe he's down still trying to get the boats tallied. Maybe he's helping out with that.
He's a dangling Chad. Let's say that. But yeah, only half of Florida was there, so that was good. Old Dominion, they won.
Oh, that was awesome. I like Old Dominion a lot.
Those guys are great. We've had a lot of fun with those guys up there.
Oh, those guys are incredible.
Yeah,
incredible.
I always just wonder if there was a young Dominion ever. If they've always just been old.
Well, hey, what about Brothers Osborne?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Many people may not know that the reason why they go by the Brothers Osborne is because there was a group called the Osborne Brothers that actually did like what was the big song they had? Rocky Top.
Not Rocky Top.
Yeah, they did Rocky Top, didn't they?
The Osborne Brothers.
Yeah, what was their big hit?
I think Crazy Train was the big hit.
I got to look this up now.
You're talking about Ozzy Osbourne brothers, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
For a guy that has the Morning Train, they wrote your theme song. The Osbourne brothers had Crazy Train.
What was I thinking? The Blizzard of Osbourne Brothers tour. I
got to tell you before I forget. We did a show last Saturday, and somewhere in the mix, somebody shouted out. I said, "We'll play anything. We know every song ever." And so I said, "Crazy Train." So we took the next few minutes and all we did was train songs. We did Crazy Train in its entirety.
You didn't mention my Morning Train?
We did. You weren't there, but it didn't matter. And then we went into the Gambler. We went from the Crazy Train right into the Gambler, into Folsom Prison Blues. And we did every train song we could think of. And I thought of you. I'm like, man, that's what we need to do. Darren needs to do a train song segment on the Morning Train one morning.
Oh, Long Black Train by Josh Turner. Man, we can go on and on and on.
But what the funniest thing was is when we hit him with Crazy Train, people were like, "Wait, what?" I mean, it was so out of place, but it was great.
You almost made me spit my coffee out.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to hear Ozzy Osbourne Brothers? All right, we'll do it. And then
and then most of your country fans are like, "What in the name of all that is holy is that?"
I tell you what, they loved it. I mean, but the band is so stinking good. I mean, we played better than Ozzy,
See, you are a on stage presence of the Morning Train, because I say every Wednesday on our request Wednesday, we'll play anything as long as it's not offensive and I have time and I have a song. But I've literally, dude, gone from Barry Manilow, a requested Barry Manilow, all the way to a requested AC/DC back to back. Now, where else in any country music or music station on the planet are you going to find that? And here you are on stage going from Crazy Train to Folsom Prison Blues.
And when you hear us talk and complain and comment on the CMAs, we've just become the old people in the room. We're like, that Justin Bieber, what the heck is he doing on our country show? We've become them. Did we just get old?
Yeah, we've gotten old for quite a while, man.
I'll tell you what, when it comes to country music, I want to hear country music. I want a steel guitar. I couldn't hear the steel guitar or the fiddle on that Justin Bieber song.
I think they were hiding behind the Hollywood Bowl. They were in the back there. They were in the bowl. Bowl.
Yeah, something you never hear in a Justin Bieber song. Hey, can we get a little more banjo?
Hit me with some more of that fiddle. Hey, though, yeah. Jason Aldean's version of The Devil Went Down to Georgia, they did some great fiddle in that one.
Yeah. Devil Went Down to Georgia, Florida line.
Ozzy.
Yeah, by the Ozzy Osbourne to us. What's this, Bruce Wagner? Good morning, Bruce.
That's Stumpy. Remember me telling you about Stumpy last week?
Stumpy, yeah. He's the one that wants us to come there and play a big rock show. You want to see this morning train? You want to see a Morning Train live show? That's what we do. We get old Stumpy to get us up there. His limo.
He's working on it. I just talked to him Monday, had one of his fabulous cheeseburgers, and he's working on it. So Stumpy's going to make that happen. And here's your niece. Sometimes I think I lose brain cells listening to you two.
Wait, you still have brain cells?
Well, she was my daughter, so she was only born with a select few anyway.
I was going to say, you need to just use those for concentrating on stuff. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, before we let you go, because I know you're busy as can be, let's set the stage one more time for our contest. Because 1 week from today, we are going to finally have A1 on with us. And you and her are going to take all the correct answers from all three of the Facebook pages. Again, they are Iowa's Favorite Country K97 on Facebook, Denim Joe on Facebook, and Darren on Air, spelled Darren on AIR, of course, AIR, of course. You can go to any one or all three of those. Do as many guesses as you want. Now, here's how I've been setting it up, man. You correct me if I'm wrong in any way. You had a landscape design company in Ohio in a former life.
Yep.
You gave that up to pursue your dream to become a country singer and songwriter. We're still waiting for you to hit that. We're still waiting for you to hit that dream.
Which obviously I'm still dreaming.
No, you're extremely successful at what you do.
Even though I am. Okay, I said I would. Okay. Yes, I did have a landscape design company. Yes, I'm chasing my dream in both fields. You still have to trim bushes. Okay, keep going. What happened?
That doesn't mean the top of his head. Anyway.
No, we have a new T-shirt. Oh my God, I can't wait.
So on top of all that, because of the COVID-19, the C-19 situation, it became very apparent, very clear that a lot of artists were not going to be touring this year. Actually, all artists. So their backstage family, their road crews, their merchandise people, their bus drivers, people set up instruments, all that stuff. They were without work. They were going to be jobless. So what's that?
A lot of them are still without entertainment work, but we picked up our rakes, our shovels, my pencil, blueprints. I started drawing designs, and we started a thing called Backstage Backyards, and it's been we've been killing. We're at the house of a songwriter who has a lot of number ones. I don't want to mention his name, but it rhymes with Greg Crow. He's in Florida, so he can't hear me. He's playing a big songwriter fest today. Apparently, I don't know to who, but anyway, he sees out. Anyway, we've been working in Nashville and all over. We even went to Indiana the other day for a job.
See, that's awesome. I know you got crews in South Dakota and other states. So fast forward to our contest. Mm-hmm. You are kind of officed, kind of warehoused now out of the garage attached to the mansion of a former classic country Grand Ole Opry icon. Yes. Now, we've given a couple of clues in the sense that we've said it's a guy. We've said he's deceased.
Yes.
I also gave the clue that I have hanging in my studio an autographed picture to my dad from this artist. So what we're asking people to do is go to those three Facebook pages, any one or all. Again, Iowa's Favorite Country K97 on Facebook, Denim Joe on Facebook, Darren on Air on Facebook. Go ahead to the post. Guess where Joe Doe is. Like Waldo, where's Waldo? Where's Joe Doe? So
where's Joe Doe? Where's Joe Doe? And I'm going to give you a clue. This guy was the king of rhinestones.
Oh, absolutely. You just gave it away.
I just gave you a clue because I'm tired of, everyone being wrong. No, I'm kidding.
Except for a select few.
Except for a select few. So we've got a couple. We need a couple more because we've got a big hat to go through. So we've got a bunch of right answers. We'll pick it next week. What legend's house am I working out of the garage? And he still doesn't know I'm here. So we'll just need to get to this.
Thank God he doesn't. He'd be chucking rhinestones at you.
The rhinestone chucker.
Yeah, crazy.
You kids, and take Justin Bieber with you.
So the winner that you guys select next week from all the right answers is going to get that coveted swag bag that's filled with Joe Denim merchandise, things like this right here, one of your JD Truck Buddies hats.
There'll be really some suckers in there, some gummy suckers,
See behind me?
Some dog treats. Oh, there'll be a flag in there, the Joe Denim flag.
Hanging on the wall, hanging on my K97 studio wall. There's the Joe Denim flag, but there's one of those.
Do you know if you stand up and put that around your waist, it looks like a pair of pants?
I did that.
Yeah.
And people said those are the ugliest trousers I've ever seen. Why are you wearing those?
Yeah. We have so much fun with that. People are like, oh my God, and that's the belt buckle. Speaking of, I'm going to send you a picture that my daughter Abby drew. I showed her the picture of Porter Wagner that you sent me hanging on your studio wall. I'm going to send you a picture she drew of Porter Wagner.
Nice. I'd love to see it. She a good artist?
Oh my gosh, she's so good. She's the best.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to see it.
It's uncanny. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Anyway, yeah.
So also in the swag bag, you said you may or may not have some of your Joe Denim thongs left. I can't show you those because I'm wearing them today.
So I've been using mine I walked into Home Depot the other day with one of my Joe Denim thongs on as a mask. Man, it was great.
They were asking, what aisle are those hanging in? We want to get one.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm here to get some wood. And they're like, hey, Aisle 14.
So I'm also throwing in a couple of my the morning train with Darren t-shirts right there. That's the logo.
I'd like to wear one of those if I could.
Yeah, it's on the way, man. You and Lynn wanted large, and I was out of large, so I got them ordered. It's got these are what I call front and back.
They're called what?
K97 called front and back. There's the K97 logo on the front, the morning train on the back. My company doesn't even make these anymore. They've gone to strictly on the front now, which is cool. But now we've got some hoodies as well. I'm going to throw in probably one of my hoodies. Yes, you and Lynn, when I said, which size do you guys want? You both said you wanted large. And I was out of large, so I had to reorder. So I got yours coming, man. Don't worry.
Okay. I was nervous there for a minute.
And let me tell you, they are not thongs. They are T-shirts. Okay? I mean, Lynn, that's fine. You, no.
Oh, my God. I have to wear thongs. Anyway, okay. Keep going.
So the contest is good for one more week. Go to Denim Joe on Facebook, Iowa's Favorite Country, K97 on Facebook, also Darren on Air on Facebook. Go to all three of them. Make your guesses. What garage attached to a mansion of a famous classic country on Grand Ole Opry icon is Joe working out of? He gave you another clue. He was the king of rhinestones. He definitely was, without a doubt. What a great clue. Man, we're going to get flooded with right answers now. And you guys are going to select a winner. You and A1 are going to select a winner next week.
Next week we'll have it.
The winner of all, and that's from all the right answers that are posted. So the winner's going to get that fabulous coveted swag bag. Joe, I need some apparel. What's your website?
I think it rhymes with joedenim.com.
Ah.
Yeah, joedenim.com. That's me. You get it all there. Get over there.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, because JD didn't even know until about 3 or 4 months ago when I reminded him that he's got a Twitter account as well. I had to remind you, hey, dude, I saw you on Twitter. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had that.
Yeah, I got a Twitter over there. It's a tweeter twat. Let's get to it. I'll give you Stumps, Snow, and a Mo shirt. I'll give you a Stumps, Snow, and Mo shirt.
Stumpy owns 3 different businesses. He owns a bar and grill, which is fabulous. He has the oldest snow and mow company in the entire Fort Dodge surrounding area.
Okay.
And he also has party buses. He owns a fleet of party buses. So he is like a major empire sitter, kind of guy.
Well, you set it on, and I'll wear it. I'll wear the heck out of it.
You got it, my man. You got it. Hey, we got to let you go. I know you got to get back at it, and appreciate you were the one who said we need to get back to the every week thing, and I'm so glad you did, because
I'm having fun with it,
Dude, when we were doing the monthly thing, I would have people every single week going, "Oh, I thought you and JD were on." No, it's not Glenn Campbell. It's a good guess, though, Melissa.
You're close. That's a good guess. Keep going there. He stopped. How did he stop? He stopped loving. What's her last name?
He stopped loving her today. That's what
he stopped loving her today, Melissa.
Hey, buddy, one last thing before we go. How is Let's All Get Along Neck doing? I see you got it on Spotify now. Is that right?
It's going great. We played it the other day. People got up and danced, and everybody got along. It was great. It's coming along. Let's keep it going. You still get requests?
I still get requests. Like I said, for Truck Buddies. I'm getting requests for on the cover of the Field and Stream. I told you last week I'm already getting requests for Here Comes White Claws. I actually played Starkist the other day, and I had an agent of the FCC show up and show me his badge and said, we've had too many complaints about that song, and so it's now an illegal thing according to FCC regulations.
An FCC showed up and she showed you her did you say badge?
We don't need no stinking badges. I said to her,
I'm going to go. I'm taking a turn for the worse on this end. I heard something completely different. You said FCC, and then she flashed me her badge when she heard the tune. When she heard Starkist, I gotta go. I'm serious.
I love you, buddy.
See you next week.
See you, buddy.
Goodbye.
See what I mean? We never know what we're going to talk about. It is a total derailment of the morning train every single week. I love that guy. Thursday from Tennessee, Joe Denim. Again, don't forget, go to those 3 Facebook pages. Iowa's Favorite Country, K97 on Facebook, Darren on Air, and also Denim Joe. Post your guesses. Take as many guesses as you want. All right? He gave a pretty good clue that pretty much gave it away, actually, when he said this deceased artist was the king of rhinestones. So go ahead and make your guesses. All the right answers are going to get put into that proverbial hat. And next week, JD and his manager, A1, Amanda, are going to draw for the winner of that coveted swag bag. Coveted. Don't you love how I said coveted swag bag? Anyway, hey, we're a little fast rolling into the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to keep going, though, so stay right here on the morning train, because